I have no idea what I'm doing here. This is a new game. Never played it before. I mean, I played the previous years of it and all that. This is your poorly aging, sarcastic PC gamer. Let's see what goes on. I made a. All I did with this game before starting to record was made a superstar, gave him a funny name, made him a giant, and I added some people to the roster and made a few adjustments in universe mode so that when we play universe mode, there'll be some wrestlers that weren't on the regular roster and a few championships so that people are fighting for more belts. Let's see what Jade Cargill has to say.
Hey, it's been a bit. How have you been?
Wow, that's terrible acting.
Busy. Good to see you again,
And
Jade.
that doesn't sound
You've
like
been
me
on
at all.
one hell of a run in WWE. Not that I'm surprised. When we worked together, I always knew you were destined for big things.
She's got some muscles. I can tell you that right there. Look at those arms.
I appreciate that. And from what I'm hearing, you might be following in my footsteps.
Maybe. You never know where I'll show up next.
Okay.
Really? Because I just saw you talking to a WWE producer. But if you don't want to say, I respect that.
Now, I respect that they have voice acting, but this doesn't sound like acting. It sounds like people reading a script that they've never seen before. This sounds pretty wooden to me so far.
Thanks, Jade. See you soon. Maybe.
Okay. Let's go to the match. We're wrestling a local show uh, before we find out if we get drafted to WWE. If we don't, this is going to be a really short game because I think it was all about getting drafted to there. Wow, I've got some arms too, it looks like. I hope I haven't been doing steroids or anything. Okay, I'm getting long loading screens unless okay. Nice lighting, nice crowd. Things look good. Again, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm a big fellow. Pretty boy, pretty boy. I hope I win. This would be embarrassing if I didn't. Welcome to the YouTube channel. Hope you see something you like. This is a brand new game. It launched today. In fact, its release date is a week out, so I was surprised it showed up. This could be a disaster. We don't know. I don't know. locomotion. Let's see how it goes. Obviously, I lost some weight for this match. I think it's funny. It's an attempt to defeat Cole. Now, I don't know by if attempt they're saying that I won't be able to do it, but you would think that would be the objective, is to win the match anyway. Trading blows locks you in a duel of attacks with your opponent to perform a strike, hold X, and then release it when the meter is in the green zone. If you miss, then your attack will be countered. Miss 3 times and you'll lose. This sounds very complicated. The gold zone appears as the minigame escalates. Stopping inside it will win it immediately, earning you a reward and stuns your opponent. Pressing left stick, left stick, left stick, left stick will determine which strike you perform. Alternately press the left button or right button to taunt and raise the stakes. Each superstar can start trading blows once per match by pressing and holding X until the strike lands. It may automatically occur after a high stakes reversal or a pin kick out. Trading blows only occurs in one-on-one matches. So far, I'm bored. So, another thing I'm bad at. I look drunk or something. Why is it so slow? Why do I keep missing it? Why do I pull away when he's not even threatening? I don't get it. I am a giant. I chose to be a giant. I don't know if that'll help my career or not. There's no announcer. I assume there will be an announcer when we get into the WWE, if we ever do. Apparently I have a finisher. I don't know what the finisher is. It must be that. Well, it wasn't a very long match, was it? Okay. Oh, we're going to the draft, apparently. I didn't even know there was a war on. But I hear Rise.
What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
And it just got even bigger. It's the hottest free agent in wrestling.
Will they be the #1 pick?
I'm not a they, I'm a he. I'm playing this on a regular hard drive, so that could mean we have longer loading screens. I have 8 points available. Well, I don't know what I'm doing, so I don't think I can spend those 2 points because I think everything else requires more than 2 points. Okay, Kathy Kelly, somebody I've never heard of before.
Thanks for taking the time to answer a couple questions before the draft.
I
know you
pretty
just
tall,
got
it
here and
looks
must
like.
be getting pulled in 100 different directions, so I'll try to make this quick.
No problem. And it's Kathy, right? Good to meet you.
You too. Well, you've competed all over the world and most recently were a star for a rival company. What personality
I
traits
guess
led
her
to your
acting's
success?
a little better, but not great.
I'll go with what I use on my dating app. I don't like to take things too seriously. I like a good reality TV show, scrolling endlessly through silly pet videos on my phone,
Ugh.
and when I'm not busy with that,
That's not me.
I enjoy bashing people's heads in. So, I guess you could say I'm a bit more comedic and fun.
That is a
Honestly,
huge
I was
shirt.
not expecting that. What can you say about the rumors that are swirling around tonight?
They're all true. Akam and Razar and I are starting a boy band.
I meant the rumors about you going #1 overall in the draft.
Oh, right. Well, it would mean a lot, but it's just an opportunity. You still need to win matches and championships, or none of this draft stuff matters.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Okay. Let's talk to Triple Hate. He looks mad already.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
You feeling okay? I know it's tough. New surroundings, big expectations, especially with everything lined up tonight.
And he looks a little
What's
fake,
tonight?
but he looks a little
The
weird.
draft?
Oh, I was mainly here to work on some choreography with Akam and Razar. But I guess I could squeeze in some time for the draft.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
I'm not buying the emotion in his face, as in there is none. But let's see what happens at the draft. I hope they don't send me to a foreign war or something.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all
After
starts with the
all,
announcement
it's a
of
step
the
in the
top
right
overall
direction.
pick. So let's not wait any longer.
Yeah, let's not.
With the first pick in the WWE Draft, Raw is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft.
Again,
and wow,
I'm not a they.
it's a good one. Talk about making a splash. Adam Pearce got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this SmackDown.
Stand by. There's some kind of technical issue here.
Now talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Well, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
Yeah, I don't drink, and so I certainly don't drink a draft. I just got 8 upgrade points for getting hit in my lower back. And the Triple H suit bundle apparently is available to me now, and the Nick Aldis suit bundle. I don't know if that means it's available to my superstar, that I can wear them now, or whether it's available game-wide so that I can use it in my universe mode. Because when I went to download some superstars, it told me I had to do some stuff in MyRise first before I could download some of them. And of course, all the stars, well, some of the stars are coming out to tell me how impressed they are with me. Oh, let's spend those attribute points. I probably need to become a better striker. I like the aerial stuff, but I don't want anyone to submit me, so. But that cost is 9. I don't have 9, so I might as well just go with resilience and striking. I don't know what any of this means, of course, so your guess is as good as mine. Let's talk to Adam Pearce right here on your favorite new YouTube channel, the poorly aging, sarcastic PC gamer. Talking to Adam Pearce. All right now. All right for you.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get
I'm
to the
sorry
bottom
your
of it.
suit doesn't fit.
But Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
I thought I was the random, unstable individual in this league.
Is this how things are handled over here in WWE? Maybe I would have been better off staying where I was.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
Yeah, I wouldn't want my wrestling career to get violent.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
Pay no attention to the crazed masked attacker. Understood.
Yeah, so my wrestler's a big, brutal giant, and he's afraid of some random fan or whatever.
I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
What happened tonight? Oh, I guess no one's allowed to talk about it. So there's CM Junk or Troy Simpkin. Let's talk to Junk, even though he has a lot of tattoos and his boots are pink. Ugh.
Hey, you all right? I'm okay. I know we didn't cross paths too much at our former workplace, but it's good to see a friendly face here. Anyway, it's wrestling. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
Your eyes are really not good. I mean, I agree, CM Punk, who looks a little like CM Punk, but not a lot.
I
like
agree.
CM Punk.
I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
I'm not impressed with the eyes and the faces in this version so far. Now maybe it gets better. Hey, let's talk to Troy Simpkin. I don't know who Troy Simpkin is, but let's talk to him. Ooh, there's a thing that says no photography over here, so don't tell anybody we're recording this for YouTube.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
I'm a big bad wrestling giant. These sort of things don't affect me.
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
You look like you're on drugs, Troy.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about.
Oh, good.
The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I'm sorry, we don't end sentences and prepositions.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
What a coinky dink.
Congratulations?
Congratulations.
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy. But I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me, and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
It seems weird that I would be so reluctant to do live events right after joining the WWE. You'd think I'd be grateful to join the wrestling organization and I'd do whatever they asked me to do. But what do I know about myself?
You're the best. Thanks so much.
I sure am.
You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait.
Yeah, so far I'm a little bored, but we'll see. I mean, obviously that first match, it was fast and all that, but it certainly didn't blow my mind or anything like that. And part of it would be I don't have any skills, and I didn't set it on the hardest difficulty level by any means. Oh, I'm on Raw?
Wow, where did they get this competitor from?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 260 pounds, Adrian Bond.
I'm not really fond of most local competitors, but this is more like it. What was this guy's MMA record, Saxton?
0-12 in professional fights and one draw that was overturned to a loss.
Of course. Why do these guys do this to themselves? Or to me, rather?
I think the presentation looks nice so far. I've never heard of this guy, but I guess I'm not supposed to have heard of the guy, but...
After rumors in an eventful draft, this man is ready to make his WWE debut.
WWE. I don't seem to have any swagger or any kind of
And his
charisma or
opponent
anything like
from
that.
Jerusalem, Israel, weighing in at 325 pounds, Dr. Kid Dizzy Valentine.
This guy is no stranger to the squared circle, but there is something special about stepping into a WWE ring for the first time.
Definitely, Saxton. The attack at the draft was certainly a disappointing welcome, but this match should give this superstar the debut he deserves.
I should have checked to see whether they'd let me have purple hair.
The wait is finally over. WWE's newest superstar has finally arrived.
I like purple hair in games. Purple hair, purple hair. The presentation so far looks good to me. The graphics and all of that. But the eyes on the models just, they don't look
I'm sure
real.
that our newest superstar and #1 draft pick is thrilled to get into the ring and put the events of last week's draft behind him.
If a fraction of the hype is real, the attack at the draft will soon be nothing but a speed bump in what will likely be a long and fruitful into the cover, looking for the win.
Into the cover.
He forces a break before the count of 2.
He couldn't make much of that pin attempt.
Ooh.
Forearm club.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Oh, what a clubbing blow.
A little insult to your injury.
Well-placed kick.
Are there no stars this time? Last year and the years before there were stars for the match. Is it, you know, did you get a 2-star match, a 3-star match?
For over 30 years, Monday nights have been all about
Are you going to get up and fight me?
Generations of fans and superstars have helped build the incredible legacy of Raw, and here we are adding to it tonight.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
I don't know what anything on
Crank
my
in the head.
activity bar means. Or any of
Kick.
it.
nasty kick. Ooh. Disrespecting the competition.
If there's a
what a
manual
kick.
to it,
Boom.
I haven't seen it.
Strikes with a kick.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to get the guy to get up and fight
And
me.
landing with the double axe handle.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Goes under the ropes and into the ring.
Well, I was trying to get into the turnbuckle, but I'm no good.
Neither superstar giving an inch here. Buck comes right back at him.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
European uppercut.
And he's looking to the crowd for some much-needed support.
I wouldn't call it much-needed support.
All right, he's got to refocus up now.
I give the people what they want.
Not looking in any condition to fight. More like a sitting duck here.
Oh.
Wicked forearm. Did you hear that thud?
Now that'll do some serious damage.
Vice-like grip on the trapezius muscle. This is terribly painful.
He's headed to the top now.
Uh-oh. The guy got to me already.
Lift off.
Oh, the top rope, diving hammer strike.
This guy's an MMA fighter?
Disrespecting the competition.
I can't imagine the pain being felt right now.
Yeah, he could really use a miracle right about now. Just muscling
good.
up
I
their
like picking him up and
opponent
throwing him around.
into the...
Gut-wrench suplex. Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yo,
Buck's
Adrian.
got to slow down this assault. Buck in his clutches.
Spinebuster! Outlook is bad for Buck.
What the leg?
Look at this. He just tossed the leg.
That's a well-targeted attack to the body.
Talk about dismantling your opponent.
Vice-like grip on the trapezius muscle. This is terribly painful.
Yeah, that's what you said last time I did it.
Clamping down hard on the trapezius muscle.
Taking on an immense amount of punishment right now.
He's been
That's
ineffective at
material.
slowing down his opponent.
What a barrage of stops.
Ooh!
Bam! Oh, my goodness.
Golly, an endless trampling there.
Well, I don't know any wrestling moves. Like many wrestlers,
Ooh, that'll
I
mess
don't
up your shoulder.
have any wrestling moves.
Ascending the ropes.
Punch right in the head. Shoved into the ropes and attacking the lower back.
Headbutt to the back of the neck.
Youch.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault, and his core remains the focus here.
Every blow taking more of his breath away.
It looks like he's stalking his prey. Only one thing in mind. He's trying again. Spine buster.
Can that be it? Can that be all he needs?
Watch out.
Diving elbow. Boom! Strong kick. My goodness.
And that was a precisely measured attack. He's just stacking up these attacks. Things are quickly coming together for him.
Powerful spine buster.
Oh, kick right to the back.
Trying to find his feet.
Now I'm
This
just
does
trying to
not
make the
look
match
good. Here
last
comes another
longer
one.
for the fans.
Stunning display of power. That
Especially
has
the
to be
girls
the
that
one
have those
ends this.
signs that say "Marry me, I'm single."
Oh, kick finds it. Oh my goodness, kick to the spine.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack. Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
It's not like I think I have any chance of losing this thing.
Blast off.
Completely missed the mark there. A club with the right forearm. Whoa. Forearm smash.
Come on, guy, get up. Give me a fight.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
Lift off. Good Lord. Taking flight. From up top, right onto the target. Outside.
That is kicking things into a whole new gear.
Hold on. He's just measuring him now.
I'm not measuring him. I'm waiting to see if the coward's going to get back into the ring.
Look at this. He's feeling it and looking for some support from the crowd.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack. Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Yeah, you said that at least twice already.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at this raw power. Gut-wrench suplex.
Well, if I was on the other show, it'd be
You can tell he's looking to end this here. He's about to do it. He's about to do it again. There's no way you can take any more of those. This has got to be over.
This capacity crowd is sending him love, and he's sending it right back.
Give the people what
Will
they
he get on
want.
with it already? This is a fight.
Give the people what they want.
Oh, kick right to the back. And this onslaught's really taken everything out of him.
He could really use some well-timed offense here. Gut-wrench suplex.
Did you give up?
Good golly, what a knee.
Boom! Good defense from him. Every counter being answered with another.
Oh.
A little insult to your injury.
Purple boots, purple
What a kick.
boots.
Boom! Oh my goodness, what a barrage of stops. Adrian looking helpless to every attack. Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Who is Buck? Oh,
Going
Adrian
outside.
Buck.
What's he
Okay,
got
I
planned
you.
here?
Oh, impact to the stomach.
Now looking to do battle right here in front of us. And clearly some targeted offense coming his way there.
Going after your opponent's head is brazen, but very effective. Gut-wrench.
Coming back from the outside now.
He wants his crowd on their feet. He wants them to make some noise.
Clothesline. Momentum is completely in his corner now.
He just isn't letting up on this offense.
He's in a bad place. This is where it could all end for him. Range down an elbow in retaliation.
Whoa, monkey flip. I love it.
what a tackle.
Don't you get? I could
Look at this.
pin you at
Stop
any
after
moment.
stop after stop.
Vice-like grip on the trapezius muscle. This is terribly painful.
That's not my blood all over your shirt.
Agonizing.
Your chest and back.
Stiff kick. Jarring impact. Bang! Crucial counter there.
Yes.
Oh, man, check out this
Yes.
power. Gorilla press slam.
Any questions?
He's pumped up, but so is this crowd.
Every time I got to thinking where they disappear, then I woke up.
With the lariat. Adrian looking helpless to every attack. Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault. Just breaking down the opponent. Vice-like grip on the trapezius muscle. This is terribly painful.
Rolling numbers, rock
Agonizing.
numbers, they got my Kiss record.
Heading to the top rope here. Taking flight. Oh, man, he landed rough there. Boom.
That wasn't very nice.
Return fire on Adrian. Oh, what a forearm. Jaw-shattering boot.
Oh, weakening the leg here.
He's got his sights locked in now.
I think the commentator should say
Measuring up
something
one more time.
about my awesome size, my
Being
huge
shown
muscles.
here.
Delivered again. Just end it now. Oof.
Eludes the attack. Man.
Shoulder tackle. Ooh. Ooh, stinging kick.
I think he's giving up a few pounds to me.
Oh, my
One of his
goodness.
problems.
Stop after stop after stop.
Oh, that kick will stop you in your tracks. And another just non-stop aggression. Adrian looking helpless to every attack. Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Is he an 8-point buck, a 10-point buck?
He avoids the contact.
He's lucky I don't know how to run.
Brutal forearm. Oh, that's just disrespect right there. I kind of like it.
Big double axe handle.
Take off. Got out of the way that
Ouch.
time.
Oh.
He's heading to the top turnbuckle. He quickly slides into the ring. Clothesline!
And he has no response for this barrage of offense.
Yeah, and this might cause him to lose his composure.
Or his match.
He's going back to the well.
What a spine buster!
This has to be the one that ends this.
Okay, I'll let it be the
And
one
a
that
cover.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination. The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
It's probably Triple H.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good, I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
I think it would have been a better mystery if, you know, the guy did this like 5 or 6 times before I unmasked him, but okay. I am an awesome superstar, and so
That's enough!
he probably couldn't contain it.
And stay there.
Hit him.
What are we going to do with him?
We're
Hit him
going to
with the
get some
chair in
answers.
the face.
And we're going to get them right now.
That's wrestling. We're probably going to have to face him in the ring at some point.
You have no idea
Normally, I'd have a clever one-liner response. We'd maybe go back and forth a bit. It'd be a hoot. But it looks like I've got to be both good cop and bad cop. And bad cop
And good
says,
looking.
Start talking.
The new era has arrived.
Is this about that draft beer I had? I mean the draft. I don't drink beer.
Is this about the draft? Because Triple H said it was the start of a new era?
It's been right in front of you, but you can't ignore it anymore.
How'd you mess with Tron? I mean, that's a Disney movie that came out decades ago.
How'd you mess with the Tron? Got someone from your family helping you out?
Make the right choices, and maybe you'll find out someday.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get
Huge
this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here!
Well, if you think he's seeking attention, so then why do you give it to him by giving him a match? I don't get it. I meant what I said. Talent safety is top priority in WWE. We wouldn't want wrestling to get violent. So I apologize that we weren't able to stop Tony D'Angelo before he assaulted you again. But you will get your hands on him in a match. Then management will deal with him accordingly, and this will all be over. Wow, kind of a short storyline if it's all going to be over. Did I win any attribute points? I did not. But I did make my Raw debut. Well, it's CM Junk again. With his little pink booties.
So you got the bad guy, huh?
And you got the little pink booties.
Looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
Let's hope so. It'd be a really short story if this was it, because it just started, and I just started my YouTube channel, and we need content, really. We need subscribers, too, by the way. Last time I checked, we had 4 subscribers. 4? 4 is not very many. Do you think 4 isn't a lot of subscribers for a YouTube channel? I think so, too.
I think so, too.
I
don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or someone else behind the scenes, there's got to be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
Well, you look like you're on drugs, dude, and I thought part of your persona was you don't do drugs. Okay, let's go to the match. Again, if we think he's just attention-seeking, why would we give him the attention by giving him a match on Raw? I don't know. The following contest.
It's Raw's #1 draft pick hoping to shut down their attacker.
Well, is 4-0. The ladies want to see me, and the men, they want to be me. I didn't make that up.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Jerusalem, Israel, weighing in at 325 pounds, Dr. Kid Dizzy Valentine.
Maybe I should have dressed
extra
him like a
degree of
doctor.
intensity from this superstar tonight. It looks like he's determined to put an end to Tony D'Angelo's attacks once and for all.
I'm sure he is, Saxon. This is a true grudge match. D'Angelo messed with the wrong guy here. The mask is off, the gloves are off, and any moment we'll be off too.
You've been taken off the air. Think I'll sell my radio now that you're not there. Okay.
It's all about family. It's all about the business.
for the Don to make that money.
I don't know much.
And his opponent, representing the family, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, Tony D'Angelo.
The Don of WWE says he's all about tradition.
Yeah, I'm not sure how legal that tradition is.
I don't know much about these wrestlers' personas or anything because I only watch the premium live events, and I don't remember seeing this guy on a premium live event. So I really don't know.
Tony's faced hardship, attacks, even incarceration during his time in NXT, but he has continued to thrive. A dangerous man inside the ring, and from what I've heard, pretty dangerous outside of it, too.
You cannot deny the explosiveness of Tony D'Angelo.
I like the hat. I need to add a hat to my attire that I wear when I go to the ring.
We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-control to face Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage. D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo. Oh, connects on the kick. Vice-like grip on the trapezius muscle. This is terribly painful.
Even the ref looks bored.
Oh, the dreaded claw to the shoulder. Man, targeting the arm now. Turns it around.
Love will
and an
turn
elbow.
you around. Turn you around.
Oh, look out. It's on now.
And they're going shot for shot mode.
Here we go. It's popping off.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Shoulder tackle. Ooh.
And that's got to disrupt Tony's focus.
Just caught flush. Ooh. Able to slip out of that one. Big back body drop. You see the height on that? Oh, what a kick. Ooh. And a kick. Oh,
Kick connects.
working on the arm.
That's all I can say of that. I don't want any copyright claims against my beloved
to the
channel.
belly. Alley-oop.
Now Tony is getting beaten down.
Tony's on the wrong side of every exchange. Takes out the knee. Working on the leg. Ooh. He dodges out of danger. Oh, solid form. Disrespecting the competition.
And I don't know how much longer this can continue.
At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is done.
Ooh. And he's just chaining together more offense now.
He knows that this is how you gain a tight grip on a match.
I don't want a tight grip. I'm just going to win.
Oh, here it comes. And uncanny showing of power. That could be curtains for Tony.
It is.
Shoulders down. This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever
Unless
this was all
somebody
about.
sneak attacks me on the way out or something.
Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on? That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
I don't know who these people are.
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening? And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion. And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
So you're saying your own company
Adam
is
Pearce is
invading
trying
your
to
own
intervene.
Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pierce goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is
That
insane.
was Charlotte?
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege. It's Bailey and Kevin Owens. Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
I think this is probably going to
Bailey
lead
and
to
KO
a
are part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
the setup of a really stupid match.
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause.
I thought it was just bad acting.
We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bailey said it herself. Unbelievable.
I'm allergic to mutinies. See, it made me sneeze. Now, a professional streamer would, of course,
it's over for tonight at least.
have
Who
cut
really
out the
knows at
sound
this
of that
point?
sneeze.
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity champions and every single person involved.
You mean CM Punk's
I'm
going to
with
be
you.
my tag team partner?
Good. But don't forget, I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong.
told you so.
I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah.
Is that a Grateful
Chew
Dead
on that for a
tattoo?
minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're going to work together to fight back against this NXT
Who's
mutiny.
Nick Aldis?
Raw and
why doesn't your
SmackDown are
jacket
united
fit?
front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk
Quit
just said
ending
about Triple
sentences
H.
and prepositions.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I don't know what to believe.
I don't know what to believe at this point.
I'm not going to read
I
those
do
anymore.
know Punk was
since
right about
I
being
end up
careful
saying
who
them
we
in game
trust,
right
though.
after
I know.
Anyway.
It seems like Bailey and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from... They're from a rival promotion.
See, I
Okay,
didn't have to say it that
but how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We grew up together. When you know someone for that long, there's a trust that's been built up for years.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Yeah, and we need to get better boots. And I was going to put an Israeli flag on my wrestling attire. I forgot to do that. Or I didn't know how. Or maybe it's not possible in this game. I don't know. It was possible in previous games. You're about to leave this hubba. Are you ready to continue your story? Sure, I hope it gets better. It's kind of embarrassing presenting this low quality of content to the people who watch YouTube. Oh, they want me to make a chick? Well, this is starting to get good now. Now, what will her persona be? I do like chicks. I used to date chicks. Not bald chicks, however. We will make her... Wait up, I'm trying to make her about 5'6". So let's take care of her height first. Okay, that's good. Now we're going to have to give her a body type. That's a little chesty, don't you think? That's a little hippie. You're going to need hair no matter what we do. Let's go with the chesty. Now, I'd like to make her a little, well, not red-skinned. I was going for kind of a brown skin. I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off. I keep getting black skin or red skin. It'd be nice if they had, you know, selections up there like like regular people's skin colors as choices. Like light brown skin, dark brown skin, white skin, and all that. But it doesn't look like they do. So I'm going to have to custom pick it. And as you saw, I'm no good at that. That's... people are probably going to think is black. And I have nothing against having an ally who's black, but I am trying to make... That's really black. I was trying to make a brown-skinned woman. Let's just give it up. I don't want to spend the rest of my life on this. Okay. Actually, I don't have a problem with your attire right now. We need to give you a name. Now we will call her... I don't know what to call her. Well, first let's see if her name shows up on the list. So let's go to L. I see Laura. I don't see Lori. Let's... Lawrence, Lee, Lee's, the legend, Lenny. She doesn't look like a Lenny to me. Lewis, Lex, Liam, Liger, Lilith, Lily, Lincoln, Lisa, Little, the living legend. Loki. Oh, there's a Lori, so since we could go with that. Now, what do you got under C's? color Lori. We could color Lori Collins. It's not surprising that the name I chose wasn't perfect, so we can go with Lori Collins. Now we need a nickname for her, like Terrible Lori Collins. I don't think so. The Thug. No, she doesn't look like a thug. Thunderbolt Lori Collins. Come on. Well, I don't think I should call her Tough Man since she's not a man. We could call her Adorable, but they usually leave that for guys for some reason in wrestling. We don't want to call her Clown. I don't think she would appreciate that. Cotton Belly, I don't even know what that means. She's not a cowboy. Crazy Lori Collins. We've only gotten through the seas, but let's just call it the Cyclone. And hope that that skin looks brown rather than black. I mean, again, wouldn't mind having a black person in this game, and there are plenty of black people in this game, but I was trying to create a Latina. Just making sure the crowd loves her. And we will make her be from... Okay, I have to say United States first, I guess. USA, USA. And we'll make her from Arizona. There's only a few cities we can choose. Bullhead City, Glendale, Mesa, Nunn, Paradise Valley, Phoenix, Scottsdale, and Tucson. What is her fighting style? I would think she's a striker, but they excel in grappling. I don't even know how to grapple, so that mentions grappling as well. Let's just make her a striker. I don't know what I'm doing anyway. So, is it saying that she's going to be my tag team partner even though she's a chick? I don't know, people. And why does making a woman character unlock a men's mutiny shirt? I get the women's mutiny shirt, but anyway. She's got 15 upgrade points now. And apparently she's in PWJ, which I think is Japanese wrestling or something. She doesn't look black, but we'll just pretend she doesn't.
Wow, you came all the way to Japan to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
Isn't fighting a rebellious mutiny exactly what lifelong best friends are for?
I thought they were more for exchanging birthday cards and the occasional random text. But maybe we could branch out.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE
check about
right
changing
now.
the hair color.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
Well, turns out I've been working on a handshake agreement here, so it shouldn't be too hard to wiggle my way out of it. I'm in.
Great.
Her
We need to
hair
get started
is
right away.
Cutting through her
Okay,
skin.
just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
Okay. And try to win. Because if you lose, I might have second thoughts about this. And then my next best option is this guy named Troy Simpkin, and at that point I might as well just let NXT take over.
Haven't changed a bit.
Is there a reason I should change? So, yeah, apparently, in order to get a WWE contract, you just have to know somebody that has a WWE contract. Now, she's wrestled for the top promotions in the world, where technical precision, and we don't know the rest. Wow, this is a big venue. You'd think I'd go out there with her, since Roy's being attacked and everything, and the idea was to fight the... Oh, that's right, this isn't the WWE, this is her last match with the Pro Japan. Yeah, her hair's all I thought she was going to cross herself. I mean, being from Arizona, she might be Catholic. Her hair keeps cutting through her skin. Very weird. You're going down! Now, spoiler alert, my chick wrestler might fight like my dude wrestler, so I don't know what I'm doing in this game now. I want to see if the crowd looks Japanese, since it's Japanese pro wrestling. Okay, kick her butt, kick her butt. Way butt. Hit her. Yeah, pick her up and throw her around. Don't let the fact that your hair keeps clipping through your skin bother you at all. Yeah, do it. Pick her up. Yeah. As far as I can tell, the wrestling's pretty good. And the only reason I say as far as I can tell is because I'm not really good at it right now. But what I can see from it looks pretty nice. And the game seems to be working well. There's that weird thing with the eyes making the characters not look as real and all that, but it's a small thing. I'm entertained. Try not to pin me. I was worried because the first match was kind of slow. It was losing frame rate and all that. And I've got a pretty beefy computer. And a nice graphics card, so. But we don't seem to be having any of those issues in this match, and we didn't in the last match either. So maybe the optimizers were getting to know my computer. Who knows? Right here on your favorite new YouTube channel. Where last I checked, we had 4 subscribers and about 61 views. We're hoping to do much better than that. Basically, build a community. Enjoy the games together. See where it takes us. Nice one, Lori. I don't know why she just stood there after she threw the plank. Latina Heat. Maybe she could join Eddie Guerrero or something. Because in this game, Eddie Guerrero is still alive. Story complete. Rival arrival. I hope they did that on purpose, because otherwise it sounds stupid. MyRise mutiny. I don't think the story's really complete. Hello, Bus.
So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage
Well,
and feeding
we've got
information to
a
NXT.
YouTube channel nobody watches,
point.
so you don't have to worry about us.
What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pierce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny.
Get a new
movement.
shirt, dude.
CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us. So we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this, wrestling for the competition, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best. Which,
Growing
in my case, is
a
being...
bust? It looks like what you do best is working out, getting that body. Anyway.
Scheming and calculated.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
NXT is going to be ready for you to strike back, but they don't know I'm on board yet. We can use that as a tactical advantage.
How so?
We're going to hustle them, embarrass them, and when it's all over, walk out with their precious intergender NXT Unity Tag titles.
Is there any room for cosplay in that plan of yours? No? Okay. Then how are we going to pull this off?
I know a guy who can get me into the Performance Center.
So this is probably where the tutorial comes in, since it has the Performance Center. I just wanted to change my hair to purple. Is that such a thing to ask for in a game?
First things first, you're going to explain just how the hell you got in here. The Performance Center is official NXT Mutiny territory now.
Chase got us in, right?
That's right. I'm Chase. Used to train here a few years back. Still think I got a raw deal. Before that, I was a popular minor league mascot named Ribby. Ring a bell?
No. I have no idea what you're talking about. So
Or
you
who
just
you
walked
are.
right in? I don't get it.
Well, I still had my old badge. Plus, it helped that I kept in touch with Todd, the security guard.
Well,
Good guy.
your hair's clipping through your
Freaking
neck.
Todd! This really is his last strike. Anyway, I'll deal with him later. Why exactly are you here?
We're here to show Mutiny just how great me and Chase are. If you want to take down Raw and SmackDown, you need to sign us.
Is Shawn Michaels still here? What about Corey Klein? I'd like to give them a piece of my mind. They really missed the boat on old Chase.
None of them are here. You're dealing with me, okay? NXT Mutiny signed me to be their top producer, and I can't have outsiders showing up unannounced on my watch. My bosses would not approve.
I told you this was a bad idea, Chase. Let's just go to SmackDown or Raw, where they recognize real talent. Their GMs have been blowing up my phone nonstop.
Wait, they have? You know, it just so happens that the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions are training here today and need some opponents. So if you two think you're Mutiny material, go prove it.
You won't regret this.
Just remember, if this works out, who gave you the big break. Now excuse me. I need to go fire Todd.
Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Do, 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 do. I want to change my hair. Have I mentioned that?
I'm happy you two came in today. Lexus and JC were just telling me they wanted some real competition. But I guess you'll have to do.
I'm fighting
Hey,
a guy?
Let's see what those Raw and SmackDown GMs were so interested in.
I'm a chick
You
fighting
notice
a
my new
guy?
black suit I got? Just trying to fit that whole rebel mutiny vibe. Is it working?
Some would say guys should hit girls.
Oh look! It's the dynamic duo of disappointment.
To change which superstar is being targeted during a match, press, I think that's the right a stick or something. They didn't make it for 62-year-olds here, so I can't see. And I just want to get through this match so that hopefully I can go back to my regular superstar and change his hair color. This is all I care about right now. The targeting indicator by your feet will point towards your new target, and a targeting icon will appear above their head. I'm supposed to remember this stuff? I'm an old man. I'm not going to remember this stuff. I can't believe the quest is to take some damage.
Do you know if Mutiny offers a 401k? I forgot to ask in my interview.
Dude, get back in the ring so I can beat your face in.
4, 5. They call this the Performance Center, not the Flop Around Center. You might want to reconsider that mascot career, Chase.
Well, that wasn't nice.
Tag is it.
I've seen more impressive moves in a slow motion replay.
Well, the task was to, I don't know how to do standing like, oh, maybe like this? I'm not sure.
You two were supposed to be hot
Standing
free
light
agents?
strikes.
I don't get it.
Maybe we both had to be standing.
You two are making Lexus and JC look like wrestling gods.
Maybe I should look and see how to do a light strike. Let Chase get some standing light strikes in. Oh, let Chase get some standing light strikes in. Okay, who's Chase?
What?
Is Chase my tag team partner?
Lexus, JC, I'm sorry. They said they were good.
Yeah, I guess he is my tag team partner.
There's a tag.
Go get some light strikes in, Chase.
I don't know if I'll be sharing this footage with the bosses.
Well, don't share it with the National Organization of Women. They might have a problem with men beating on women.
Hey, Chase, maybe you should chase after a new career. I got a million of them.
Now, press X for light attack. Well, that's what I've been pressing, and it's been heavy attack.
Too bad we're not recording this match. It's worthy of 6 stars. Kidding. 0.6, maybe.
They want me to get pinned? They want me to
Are you two
lose on
auditioning to be
purpose?
wrestlers? Or are you going for more of a second stage improv comedy vibe?
Tag was made.
Wait, you guys did say you were wrestlers, right? Can we pick up the pace? I just remembered that I have to pick up Bailey's dry cleaning. I have a whole bunch of ideas for how we can freshen up NXT. Bringing back the shaky cam every time someone gets hit, 3 cuts per second. Bailey and KO are gonna love it.
I'm not just going to lay down and let them easily pin me or something, even if it does say that that's what I'm supposed to do. In a tag team match, the opposing superstar will attempt to avoid defeat by breaking up the pin. To maximize the chance of successful pinfall, knock opponents off the apron by attacking them before attempting the pin.
Alexis, JC, after this match is over, can you help me set up my new office computer? Having trouble with that pesky dongle again. My new mutiny business
It
cards
says
are gonna be
get
amazing.
pinned, it doesn't
We're
say
talking
pin,
next
so
level.
I assume I'm supposed to lose this match. But I'm at least going to make it look as good as possible. Are you going to pin me?
Have you thought about tagging out permanently?
No, I'm trying to do the quest objective, but she won't try and pin me. She knows she can't beat me. Nice move.
Not gonna lie, this beat's working for Miz. Well, that's not saying much. Every Tuesday I had to clip his toenails. Am I oversharing?
You jumped on the wrong wrestler. At least he can count to 1 twice. I had to get up off of her because it says I'm supposed to get pinned. Isn't it weird that this game would pretend that wrestling is faked and pre-scripted and all that? What are you doing with your foot back there? Don't just sit there and let her smack you on the butt.
1, 2. That's it. It's over.
I only did it that way. Obviously, I could have won, but the the quest objective told me I had to get pinned as Lori, and so that's what I did, which I think is stupid.
We weren't ready for that match, Troy, but I promised the outcome would be
I
different
was
with
ready
more time to
for it.
prepare.
Speak for yourself. I was fully prepared.
I'll handle this, Chase. So, what do you think about a rematch, Troy?
I think it's cute you think another match would turn out any differently. But you've given me a great idea. If you want a rematch so bad, why not do it on NXT? So the entire world can see your big debut and how talented you are.
Thank you. I accept your offer of a rematch on NXT.
Perfect. The Unity champions are gonna look great. And Bailey, KO, and all my new bosses here at Mutiny are gonna love it. Thanks for doing me this huge favor.
Anytime.
This is kind of ridiculous that they think the whole world watches NXT. That is certainly not the case. So, like I said, I could have pinned her easily, but the quest objective said I wasn't allowed to, so... Love will turn you around, turn you around. Is there a reason why we're not facing these people on NXT with the actual character I created, the one I'm playing, and I'm instead facing him with some guy named Chase that I've never even heard of? Nice venue, it looks nice.
And this is definitely not the pairing we were expecting.
Oh, there we
I
go.
heard that the #1 draft pick and their
Sorry,
partner
I
here tonight
messed it
were
up.
tight,
I
but
didn't know.
I didn't expect indie wrestler
That
Chase
looks
to be
better.
pushed aside.
I don't know who's more surprised, us or Lexus King and JC Jane. They
cute
planned for a
couple.
cakewalk and instead got a match against one of the best WWE has to offer and their debuting partner.
Let's see what else the challengers have up their sleeves as they battle for the Unity tag titles.
Of the world. I smell a rat. I don't think this is going to be a regular.
Huge title defense for the champs coming up next, guys.
It's definitely a big match for them, Cole, but given how they've looked of late, I suspect they'll walk out of here the same way they walked in, as champs.
Well, only if there's a quest objective that tells me I have to let them win, like there was last time, which was bogus. You play games to win. Cute and all, but you're not him, the chick he was with. But you're no Latina heat. I really do think I might put her in a... If there's really mixed tag teams in this game, I might put her in a tag team with Cadero. I mean, why not?
The following is a intergender tag team match.
Which will win if the game allows
the
us to win.
NXT Unity Tag Team Championship.
Of the
Introducing the challengers, Dr. Dizzy Valentine and Cyclone Lori Collins.
Even her eyes look weird.
And their opponents, the team of Lexus King and JC James.
You're going down. You're gonna lose your belt. Yes, yes, you're
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles.
I'll make a point of taking them away from you.
How much might a surprise change like
AI partner tag team companions. Illegal AI tag team partners can receive special commands from their legal partner to remove the turnbuckle pad, to retrieve and set up a table if a table is available. I'm not going to remember all these things. Retrieve a weapon and slide it into the ring. Attack the opposing team's illegal player.
this affect the Unity Champs game?
Oh, for the title!
Oh,
Shoulders up. Wow. Launched right out of the ring.
Get out of my way, Chicky ref.
Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
From the top.
Uppercut. Fine uppercut.
That'll cost some teeth.
Ooh, sharp kick. Oh, perfect kick.
Lexus avoids the attack.
What a counter by Lexus.
I wish I could aim better.
This is getting awfully close to a count out here.
Get back in the ring.
King is locked in on his opponent now.
We almost just saw a count out there, but the match continues. For the title, new champ. No, a kick out.
I didn't think this match was close to over. Sliding out of danger there.
Forearm right to the jaw. Boom.
Now, again, I'm not allowed to just pin him because there's a quest objective that
muscling up
I gotta grab
opponent.
JC.
Into the
gut-wrench suplex.
That move had the amount of force akin to a natural disaster.
The champ left railing a little by that last blow.
And making a tag has to seem like a good idea right about now.
Gut-wrench suplex.
Making it look easy. That was all power. Taking it to the champ with incredible force.
Now a big swing of momentum against King. The pin for the championship.
Of the world.
And he manages to kick out at one.
Still has enough energy for the simple kick out.
Oh, what a kick.
Ooh. He looks like he's about to put his opponent in their place.
Going somewhere?
Really just laying it in.
Ooh. Double axe handle.
Ooh. A little insult to your injury.
Punishing double axe handle. The champ in a very bad way.
And his body has to be in extreme amounts of
Hit him,
pain
Lori.
right now.
And he's going all out, not holding back now.
Ain't nothing holding him back here. He gets out of the way.
Forearm.
Boom. Kick. Bam. King gets out of dodge.
Oh, what a choke slam. Toss them across the ring.
King's legs are teetering. He might have nothing left. This can't bode well. Buster.
The challenger
I could pin
clearing a
him and
path
get
to the title.
Get the title, but it doesn't want me to. It's told me I have to
Rising to
grab
a vulnerable position.
James
Trouble is looming. Vicious right forearm.
So I gotta
now
let
a big
this
swing of
go.
momentum against King. Lexus unable to use his wide arsenal here.
Robbing
their opponent by the
tag.
skull and slamming him down. Oh, that might have just broken something. Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt. Just cranking the head. Devastating kick. Oh, he cuts it off.
King able to stop the blitz that was coming his way.
Time now for Lexus to get his energy up and claw back into the fight. Oh, what a tackle. He's getting completely overwhelmed now. Putting together some major moves here. Tag's made.
Okay,
oh, yeah.
now I have to grab
Locking
her.
up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury. Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus King with the belt shot. And the referee never saw it.
The champions
I knew
are
it'd be
going
something
to
like
retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes. Is that the wrestler Chase who is supposed to compete tonight?
Credit to the challengers for throwing NXT off their game.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane. Looks like his eye's okay. Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
Some kind of double
And down
team.
onto JC Jane with the cover. That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork
Of
from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Chase. Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
So, I've been in the league for 2 weeks. My partner's been in the league for 1 week, and
I saw what you did by
champions.
pulling a fast one on NXT and winning their Unity championships. Clever.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We've known each other since we were kids.
We've known
I know
each
all
other
about
since
you.
we were
Welcome
9
to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT.
Together we
I'm too
climb
close to it,
hills and trees.
so this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
Learned of love and ABC. Skinned our hearts and skinned our knees.
Is it though? Like you said, you're too close to this. Might be clouding your judgment.
I know you're new here, so I'll let that slide.
Bottom line, we're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
You're a spineless coward. I just want to change my hair color. Or see if it's at least possible.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you tricked them into defending their Unity titles. And then walked away with them, too. Well done.
Thanks. I guess that producer Troy was fired by Mutiny for his screw-up and is now groveling to get his job back with us. Good luck with that.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me.
You guys need
But I'll
my
get my
job.
shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral.
I can't believe you're still wearing that shirt.
Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw.
Yeah,
what about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
You're a
Sounds like a
gray-haired
solid plan.
old man.
Which brand should we focus on first?
Okay, now we've got the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship belt, which means, I believe, it means we can use it in our universe mode too. And we have the Mutiny Arena now, and double team move, Whirlwind Splash, whatever that is. I just want to change my hair color. Have I mentioned that right here on your favorite new YouTube channel? The Switch Player Hub menu option allows you to switch to your other player's character. You can then play storylines as your other character if story content is available. Let's try that again. You can then play storylines as your other character if story content is available. You may need to do this from time to time to advance the main path of the overall MyRise story. If there are no storylines available to play as your other character, you can still switch to play as them in live event matches to earn attribute points and unique rewards. Okay, let's go to appearance and see if I can do anything about my hair color. I see face, body, attire. I don't see anything about hair. Well, I don't have any hair now. Face texture, skin color, facial parts. Is there a facial part I don't know about? No, that ain't it. How do I fix my hair, people? Maybe it's not possible to fix your hair, because they did say that certain things... They did say certain things that you pick you can't redo, but you would think hair would be one that you could redo. Now I've got 40 points available, so nobody's tried to put a submission on me yet, but I don't want to give them the opportunity to either. Okay, I got 7 points left and everything costs more than 7 points, so. If I can't change my hair color, this is all just terrible.
Hey, it's good to see you. Have you got a minute?
For you or for that taco bar? Because a certain #1 draft pick is about to go to town on a chimichanga.
Please tell me you're joking. I hate to admit it, but Punk was right. Mutiny is becoming a huge problem. We need 3 masterminds like you, your partner, and Punk to keep us one step ahead of those guys.
You don't even know
My
her
partner
name,
is
do
more
you?
of the brain, but she's over on SmackDown. Punk is kind of the heart. I'm more of the appendix. No one's positive what I do, but it's probably important.
Great. Mutiny's amassing more members every day, and our greatest hope is a vestigial organ.
Relax. Mutiny? They're a joke. They shouldn't be wearing those silly shirts. They should be wearing clown noses.
A joke? They have some heavy hitters over there, like most of the Judgment Day for starters. Damian Priest, Finn Balor, JD McDonough. Dominic Mysterio's still on the fence, but Priest is pushing hard for him to join.
Damian Priest is a clown.
You want to go tell him
I
that?
thought Doink was a clown.
This might not be the right time to jump in the ring. Let's not give them the stage they want quite yet.
Sure. You just hang out, kick your feet up, help yourself to the food. I'll be busy trying to keep this brand afloat.
Okay, that did make a lot of sense.
I've got a killer live event match for you. What do you say? You up for it?
Ugh, a casket match? It sounds horrible. Sure, I'll do it. I think, you know, if the Undertaker isn't involved in it, a casket match just doesn't make a lot of sense. And I'm not a fan of it, and certainly they shouldn't be putting me in them at the beginning of my stunning career. Right here on your favorite YouTube channel, the poorly aging, sarcastic, witty PC gamer. Like and subscribe, like and
Making his way to the ring
subscribe.
from Jerusalem, Israel, weighing in at 325 pounds, Dr. Kid Dizzy Valentine.
Give this video a thumbs up. It really helped out. We're trying to have diverse videos on the channel, give you a wide variety of things. Hopefully a lot of things that you will like. We'll build a community together. I feel like I'm proposing to somebody. Anyway, we're going to do this match, and then whatever the aftermatch stuff might be, and then we're going to end this video for a while, because I don't even know how long it's been going. Hopefully it has been recorded. And then the next video from this game will be up in a day or so. Oh, we are fighting the Undertaker. I forgot time doesn't mean anything in this game. I mean, so this guy's retired in real life, but that doesn't matter.
And his opponent from Death Valley, weighing in at 309 pounds, The Undertaker.
I hear he's married to Michelle McCool, which, you know, all right. He doesn't seem in any hurry to face me. He's probably very, very, very frightened. He hides it well. Nice effects. This is a good looking game right here on your favorite new YouTube channel. Like and subscribe. Let's see if the hair is baked into the hat. Okay, it's not. It seems like the Undertaker, last we saw him, was bald. And he doesn't know where his jacket is. That was funny. He couldn't get his fingertips underneath the corners of the front of his jacket. Well, you're tattooed.
The following contest is a casket match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent inside of the casket. After closing the casket lid shut, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin!
The announcers sure got out of the ring fast. Oh, now they've got stars. For how many stars the match is and all that. We've got half a star already. This is, I think, kind of bad that they put me up against The Undertaker in my first month in the company. The Undertaker's begging off from me? That doesn't seem likely. It is weird that I've got a partner and she doesn't go to my matches with me. I mean, I get that she's on SmackDown and I'm on Raw, but they're on different nights and we're supposed to be supporting each other. Youch, I could pick up the Undertaker and throw him around. I must be stronger than I thought. Would you like another? I think there's a good chance I will lose this match. I think it's kind of unfair that they put me up against a veteran like this so early on in my career. By the way, I don't even know how to get him into the casket. Like, I've got him with all his health gone, but how do you pull it off, you know? I didn't check to see if The Undertaker is taller than me. I know he's a big guy, but I'm kind of beefy in this game too, and tall. You saw, you know, I made Lori 5'6", and you saw how I just tower over her in this game. Stars. But they seem crisper than last year. Well, he knows how to do it. I don't. I'm not surprised at all that even though I've thoroughly defeated him, he may win the match. It also seems odd that I don't think they mentioned that I'm a champion when I came out. Got 3 stars on the match, and we've bloodied The Undertaker's face. Back in the casket. Being as this is technically a tutorial for the game, you would think it would have told me when we went to a new match how you actually get somebody into a casket. Since they wanted me to do this casket match, I didn't choose it. So like when I pick them up, they don't let me like walk them over to the casket and dump them in or anything. So like I'm not allowed to walk when I have them. Use it on me, I got no problem breaking it over your head. Well, this doesn't look good. So I had him thoroughly trounced and beaten several times in this game. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying the only reason he's still in this match is because I don't know how to put him in the casket. Got 4 stars. I think just on the basis of he knows what he's doing and I don't, he's likely to win. Press LB while outside the ring and near the casket when prompted. Maneuver the Undertaker near the casket, press B to lift him and place him inside the casket. So left button. And press LB when prompted to close the casket lid and initiate the minigame. Attempt to win the casket match winning game to defeat the Undertaker. I don't think attempting to win would actually defeat him. I think actually winning is what would defeat him. Dude, get out there. Close it. Well, at least I had a chance. I don't know if they're going to make me do this stupid match again if I don't defeat him. Time you bring a weapon into the ring, I'm going to use it on you. Those are the rules. Now we're both bleeding. I hope you're satisfied. Nobody has ever handled The Undertaker like that. Dude, grab him. No, you were supposed to grab him and throw him over the ropes. Kind of like he just did to you. Yeah, throwing him into the corner is not going to help. You got to throw him over the ropes towards the casket. Always going after that last star, and it's always the hardest to get. Not that matters here. What matters is whether we defeat him. By getting him into the casket. He's been out of health forever. It's just really difficult to carry out the objective. See, he's allowed to walk with me while he's carrying me. Now, I don't know if that's because he has more skill points or because he's an AI. And I'm only fighting this because I'm not sure whether they would make me replay it if I lost. I do not want to replay this. Get down from there, dude. Don't just stand there. No, don't do that. Pick up the stairs he brought into the ring and hit him with it. Okay, now you can't. Now we're 4.5 stars, which is good. since it doesn't let me carry him when I pick him up, I don't think we're any closer to getting him in that casket. I mean, I'll do my best. But after this, I'm gonna end the video, check on my dogs, and then maybe shoot another video. I don't know. Hopefully, I won't be having to do the same. Now, see, I got him. They won't let me walk. Hopefully, if I do lose this, they won't make me redo the match, because they shouldn't expect a guy that's brand new to take on a veteran that's been in the WWE 30 years and win. Especially without my girlfriend here. Or, I mean, my partner. Or even my CM Punk. I never noticed there's no commentary for this match. Pick it up. You don't want to be hit with chairs, stairs, don't bring them into the ring. Okay, we got our 5 stars, but we're no closer to defeating him. Here, eat this. Well, I was wrestling you, and you brought stairs into the match. There you go. Close it. Let's hope this is over now. So it tells me to hit those buttons, but if I hit those buttons, it actually goes in his favor, not mine. Now I'm pretty certain I can't beat him. Even though I've had him physically defeated the whole match. Tedious. I hope the fans are enjoying it. I almost feel like getting in the casket myself and just letting him. But again, if I have to defeat him in order to not have to play this part again, that would be a huge mistake. Yeah, that was stupid. What do you expect from a guy named Kit? I'm sure there'll be commentary in other matches, but why are we in this big casket match and they don't even bother to send a broadcast team? Go get him. Because the casket's in the way, they won't let me get at him. So he's getting all this time to recover. Yeah, I can do that all day. It's not going to win me the match. Eat this. Starting to boo now. got 5 stars for the match, which means it's the greatest of all time. And people are booing it. Most are still applauding it, but some are booing it. Dude, try and get him in the casket, okay? I think that's what it's there for. Oh. Bring weapons after me, I'm going to use them later. If it would let me turn around and toss you into that casket, I would. I like this game, but I don't like this match. The mini game in this is flawed. I had to play that mini game in order to not have him close the lid on me, but the side it was going to said Undertaker, it didn't say Valentine. That was stupid. I should have grabbed him and thrown him in. This idiotic casket. Throwing him over there doesn't do you any good. Throw him in the casket. Why are you putting him on the floor? You got more health than I do now. Even though most of the game I've had all the health and you've had none. And you didn't even try to win the match. For the most part, I don't like these gimmick matches in this game, especially if I'm playing them. And you see the reason why. I know how to do regular matches and things like that. But the extra thing that the gimmick requires, I usually don't know how to do. And in some of the previous, by the way, how'd those kids get money for front row seats? I mean, obviously their parents bought them, but that's a lot of money. Now they're booing us again in the greatest of all time match. So in previous versions of this game, they had set objectives, and if you didn't do the objective, you failed it, and so you had to replay. And that's what I'm worried about here. I was planning on ending this video, and then they threw me this match, and I thought, okay, I'll do this quick little match, thinking it would be like the other quick little matches I've done. But it wasn't. Now I have more health than him again. I should redub the audio so that I can think of enough witty, intelligent things to say to fill all the time of this wrestling match. I didn't like the ambulance matches in last year's. There was another gimmick where you had to close something while there's a mini game. And the other person, even if you completely defeated them, was playing the mini game against you. And they could always play the mini game better than you, so you never defeat them at that. And this one apparently has the ambulance match. Again, it has some new matches, meaning some new venues where you can fight, like at a parking lot, things like that, which everybody seems really excited about it, except me. I liked the base game last year, and I played it for hundreds and hundreds of hours. And I like the bonus content. I just didn't like gimmick matches that I was forced to play. I don't like being forced into table, ladder, and chairs matches or Money in the Bank matches or any of those. previous years, I might have to play the same match 15 times before I would get good enough or lucky enough to beat it. And that's no fun for me. Now what I usually do every year is I play the MyRise, and then when I get through those stories, I play Universe mode for the rest of the year. Now this year, because I was planning on doing YouTube videos, I went to Universe mode first, and then it told me that there were things I couldn't unlock in Universe mode. Until I did the whole MyRise thing. Which I didn't appreciate that, because some people just play Universe mode. You know, they don't want to play all the modes. We shouldn't force them to. Now we'll find out if I have to redo this objective. If I do, I will be very upset. Okay, so far it's just said continue, so that's good. Hopefully it doesn't make me replay it. That was one of my pet peeves. Let's see what Troy has to say, and then we're gonna end it as soon as we find out what these things are. Would you like your star? Would you like a singles or tag team live event match? Singles.
I've lined up a live event match that's gonna steal the show. Ready to take it?
Another gimmick match. I don't want to play it right now. Is it gonna take me right to it? It is. Well, this one is just 5 minutes long. I'm skipping my own intro. Because I'm tired. I want to go look after my dogs.
And his opponent from the nearest nightclub.
My opponent is a girl?
Starla.
Yeah, I don't like any of this. Intergender matches are different because girls fight girls, women fight women, I should say, and men fight men. But, you know, a white guy fighting a black woman, punching her, hitting her, whatever, it's just not a good look as far as I'm concerned. But I'll do it. Hopefully I don't have to redo this one, although I don't think she could defeat me. Don't like this trading blows bit either. It's just by the time I get into a real match, I generally forget that it started with this stupid trading blows minigame. Next time after the match, I won't go and talk to those guys until I've gone and checked with my dogs. As far as I know, they didn't tell me the rules of this one, so I assume I have to win. Oh, the stupid trading blows thing again. But I have to win within 5 minutes, and it's wasting all the time on this stupid trading blows thing. To me, it's bad enough that I'm fighting a woman. Okay, she's done.
Here is your winner, Dr. Kid Dizzy Valentine.
Okay, that's it. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you hated it, give it 2 thumbs up.